Did you hear that this is Starbucks thing now? Starbucks is ready to get rid of all disposable coffee cups in the next 3 years so that when you got one, it would no longer be trash. They're going to do a thing called a borrow a cup program where you take it and you bring it back in, and they clean it for you, and they give you another one to borrow while you're gone.
Like propane?
Exactly like propane.
Like the Blue Rhino.
Yeah, just like the Blue Rhino. This is a system. Dave, you and Biggie should have this system because Biggie gives you a coffee cup and you take it and go and get him coffee every day.
Yeah.
This should be something you two do. That is a real big undertaking. This is an environmental thing. But they say they want to get rid of those cups that they write the names on for good because of that.
What kind of dishwashing system do they have? They're going to wash all these cups every day.
And that's a bunch, isn't it? That's a bunch of cups. They have to run dishwashers.
See the lines
now,
in
we're talking
Starbucks?
ceramic cups?
Yeah, they said they would have permanent cups, and you would sign up for the program. So they're trying to cut them out. And so you go in, you take the cup, but you have to bring it back with you next time. It can be dirty. You can keep it in your car or whatever, and then you trade one out for the next. It's like returning a book and getting a new one.
Yeah. I mean, it works at restaurants when you go in, but I mean, you want a cup to sit a week inside of a car and get all I mean, have you seen Biggie's cups?
I have seen his cups.
Yeah.
They are filthy, and he never washes them, and that's why I quit using them. I'm not touching them.
Do you think but if you put it in a dishwasher, I mean, clean it up, right?
You might have to take a couple runs.
Yeah, you're right. If you have,
I admire them for doing it, but I just don't think it's going to work out.
Are there cups? Are there whatever they're making their cups out of now? Is it not biodegradable?
I think they are.
It's paper.
It is. They have lids.
That means it's recyclable, correct?
It's recyclable, but it's
the lids are plastic.
Yeah, the lids are plastic, and how many people really recycle them?
And I think their frozen drinks are all plastic.
They are.
Oh, the big tall.
They are.
You can see through them, so they're plastic.
So they're trying, and they say their goal is to within 3 years, and they would give you incentives to sign up for this program. Maybe a cheaper deal on your coffee. Maybe you get $1 off on coffee if you're using it in a...
It'd be $7 instead of $8.
Exactly.
Okay.
There was a guy who used to work as a barista at Starbucks. A barista at Starbucks. And he says, I guess you all have predicted this for a long time. He says how the joke is that they misspell every name on the side of a Starbucks cup. And he says they're told to do that because you get free advertising out of that.
I used to work for Starbucks a long time ago, and here's some secret. Most of the time, we used to spell your name wrong on purpose. We used to get told, spell their name wrong, they'll do free advertising for us. Yep. You're going to put it on your social media, you're going to talk about it. If it goes viral, you've just done an advertisement for the company.
That's true.
And the product is fine.
Yeah.
Your coffee is fine, your milkshake, whatever it is they sell there. Mm-hmm. But just your name was misspelled, and they get their logo in every post.
And you've seen that
it's brilliant.
Many times. It has gone viral where a Starbucks cup is sitting there and people say, oh, how did you misspell David? But somebody did. That is really smart, isn't it? I never thought about that. That's great marketing and advertising. Whoever came up with that the first time, really bright. He also says if you mistreat a Starbucks barista, they have a way to get back at you.
If you're rude to your barista, they will give you decaf coffee. Tastes the same, you're just not going to get the coffee kick you need. Likewise, if you're nice to your barista, you are going to get stuff knocked off. They won't charge you for extra shots, they won't charge you for extra syrup. They'll make your coffee beautifully. The love you give them is the love you're getting back.
How about that? You get a decaf coffee. Now, I wouldn't appreciate that.
No.
But I wouldn't know. You later in the day, you have no idea if you got it.
Do you think that's ever happened? Dave, you're a coffee drinker. Biggie, you're a coffee drinker. Do you think you've ordered real and gotten decaf?
It wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't shock me at all.
How long does it take you to feel the effect of a cup?
I don't rely a ton on the caffeine as far as I know. I just like the warmth of the coffee and I enjoy the taste. So I like the caffeine. I think there's a little bit of a difference. I think it's a little more bitter with the caffeine. But
you get a buzz out of it, right? I mean, you did a little energy
buzz.
Not anymore. You don't get any...
I don't feel a buzz, but maybe it just helps me wake up and I don't notice it.
Do you get a buzz off coffee?
God, no, not anymore. I just need it.
But you've had...
I think you guys are missing the bigger picture.
Yeah, you've had... So if you got a decaf, would you know it?
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think you would.
Well, then have you considered just ordering decaf?
No.
Just getting decaf?
You should try it for a week, see what happens.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just a mental thing, but just knowing the caffeine is there makes me feel a little better.
You know what we should do? Dave gets you a coffee every day.
We've secretly switched Biggie's coffee.
For a week.
Yes. You know what?
Let's watch.
Let's remember this.
I do remember it.
Let's remember this moment.
Right here, right now.
Right here, right now.
Do you know what you're drinking?
Okay, right here, right now. And then in about 3 months, bring in some decaf coffee.
Bring a whole carafe.
When nobody knows.
A whole carafe of decaf coffee. And for a week, give Biggie decaf coffee, same brand you use now, and see if he notices it all. See if at the end of the week he goes, something's wrong with this coffee. And
I bet
Or his
the taste-
performance improves.
right, yeah.
He's getting up earlier. He starts walking.
Bounces through the door early.
He's whistling. You don't hear his horn honk.
Yeah. And at the end, on a Friday, at the end of every Friday's show, we'll say, Biggie, was this the week Dave gave you decaf coffee? And if you have to say yes or no. That way it's...
This is true science.
Yeah, because we're not going to say to you, hey, Biggie, we gave you decaf coffee this week, and you go, oh, I knew something was it. We have to say to you...
What do you think it was?
What do you think it was this week? And, I mean, this could take all year.
Yeah.
I think it should.
I think it should take all year. And then at some point in November, for a week, switch out Biggie's regular coffee with decaf coffee.
Let's get a coffee sponsor and monetize this.
Yes, I want Maxwell House in my office. Okay? Yes.
Okay.
Don't you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
I think it's a good idea.
Now, we make a whole pot downstairs, and it's actually our good friend and director, Megan, who does it every morning, and she's taken that on herself.
Well, for
It's
1 week.
much appreciated.
Yeah, for
But
1
she
week.
makes it for the whole company.
Right.
She does, but that's why I get Biggie's coffee.
I'm saying you need to bring in your carafe.
Bring in a carafe 1 week, but don't tell him you've done that.
Oh, okay.
And use the same brand of coffee, except whatever you're using, but just make it decaf. And then we'll ask him at the end if he could figure it out. Every Friday, we're going to ask that question to end the show.
All right.
Andrea, you're talking about decaf coffee versus regular. Go ahead.
You nailed it. My name's Audrey, but I was a P1 prior to that. So the coffee that I purchased, the decaf notice was like super small writing.
Mm-hmm.
So I accidentally bought decaf where we normally drink regular calf. I thought we had the flu. So about 3 hours after drinking it, I scheduled a doctor's appointment.
Oh, was that
Dear
bad?
Lord.
It was that much of a difference for
How
you?
much do you drink a day?
It was. So I probably drink about 3 cups a day, but this was just after the morning cup.
Okay. So you thought after
Wow.
the morning cup, you thought, oh, my God, I've got the flu. That's how much of a
I was
difference.
totally near death. Yeah.
And how long have you been a coffee drinker?
15 years now, maybe.
Okay, so it's not like you've been. So Biggie says after this long, he doesn't get the buzz off. Maybe you get it and don't know it.
I think
I
that's
guess.
true.
We'll have
yeah,
to
I'm
see.
sure it probably does.
So maybe in 3 months when Dave decides to switch out your coffee, you'll tell us at the end of the hour. Oh, today's the day. You
Yeah.
can say it.
What would happen, Kelly, if you tried that with the 2 coffee drinkers in your home? Would you be?
I think they
Would someone take off your genitalia with a?
Yeah, I think they
A yard implement?
I think they would notice. My wife, man, she's not going for decaf coffee. I think I even
Do you
had.
think you could switch?
No, I don't.
And not tell her? Pull the big experiment?
I don't think I could do that. I think she would notice immediately. Now, maybe I could try it. I could try it.
But she grinds her own, or she
No,
get it pre-ground?
I buy her bags of coffee. So what I could do is buy the decaf and put it in an old bag that makes it look like.
Does she drink a strong
Call it
coffee?
the old bag experiment. Wait, no. That's not going to work.
I'm picturing how this will go, too. Who switched my coffee?
Yeah, let's.
Oh, wait, that's the old bag.
Let's look at the old bag.
Operation Old Bag commences.
Let's check on the old bag.
Does she drink it strong? I get the impression her and your son drink it bitterly strong coffee. Do they?
She likes it
Do you
like
know?
she likes her men, weak and bitter.